Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 415, General Audiobook Information. There's Stanley, he's sleepy. He's got all of his humans back, so of course he's happy as can be. Alright, audiobook, general information. When you're looking to have your book turned into an audiobook, you can publish it through Audible, and that means publish, just make it available through Audible. You can do that during the pre-order period because you have to have the book on Amazon. It doesn't need to be KDP exclusive, as in Kindle Unlimited, in order to pimp it out through Audible. It just has to be on there, so you can select it, and then you go through all the wickets on Audible to find a narrator. Now, there's a lot of narrators on Audible, and that makes it really, really easy for somebody trying to break into the audio market. So you can do a per finished hour bid or a royalty share. Royalty share you split with your narrator, and that has zero upfront costs. So that's a good one. And now there's a hybrid model where you pay a certain amount upfront, but they also get a royalty share. So it plays both sides. That's up to you and the narrator to decide what works best in your situation. A lot of times you have no money, so just a straight royalty split will work. But if you can pay per finished hour, you can do that, and you maintain your rights. You get about 9,000 words per hour for an estimate. So if you have 90,000 words, you'll need to pay 10 hours. So if it's $250 per finished hour, simple enough, $2,500 is what it'll cost you, and that's it. And per finished hour, that means through the producer, through the post-production phase, and uploadable files. Now, the good news is Audible has changed their requirements, and so you're only committed for 90 days. It used to be 7 years. Now, it says 7 years, but you can get out after 90 days. All you have to do is ask them and get that. With 90 days, you can do anything you want. After 90 days, then you can go through Findaway Voices and do a wide distribution. You go direct to these other distributors. But with Audible, you get both Audible and Apple. Now, you could go through somebody like Findaway Voices. They'll find a narrator and they'll work with you, but it cuts down your royalty. On Audible, if you're Audible exclusive, which means Audible and Apple, you get a 40% royalty off the profit. If you get go through Findaway, then it drops that Amazon royalty to 25%. But Findaway is the only one who can get you into BookBub's. This thing keeps popping out. BookBub's audio marketplace, which is called Chirp. Findaway right now is the only way to get into Chirp. So if you're looking at that venue, then Findaway is the way to go. You can also license your audio rights and possibly get an advance from people like Podium, Tantor, Blackstone, Dreamscape, and I've got books with almost all of those, and it worked out well. And once you earn out of your advance, then you start getting quarterly royalty checks as well. There's also multi-actor studios like Soundbooth Theater or Graphic Audio. Both of those have sound effects, music, and multi-actors. So it's a different listening experience. So you can go all different kinds of ways. Many will have an upfront cost with your per finished hour to pay, and that way all the risk comes back to you. But if the producer takes the risk, well, then you're going to get a lower royalty share. And if you're doing royalty share with your narrator, well, then they're taking the risk, and you've already written the book. You get a reduced royalty as well. So hopefully that works out for both of you. Now, if your book sells $100,000 worth on a royalty split, hey, you just paid $50,000 for that audio, but you don't know. It's the big unknown. And none of this goes into how do you market audio. That's a completely different world. And I wish I knew. I'd do a 5-minute focus on that, but I don't have the answer. I get mine out there. I try to sell a lot of books. If you sell a lot of books, well, then you can sell a lot of audio too. It helps. If you don't sell any books, then it's hard to sell audio. This is a challenge for those folks who are looking at all different revenue streams. It helps to get those books first, and selling a book then helps these other avenues for sales. All right. Hopefully that helps. Here's just general information on audiobooks. And yeah, what about straight? Oh, you can do direct. There's a plug-in BookFunnel. I actually sell books through BookFunnel, audiobooks through BookFunnel as well, through direct sales. So there are those too. And you get 100% of those royalties, so that's good money. All right. Peace, fellow humans.